calling for an Article 5 constitutional convention is a reckless and radical proposal.
Do so is a radical act.
An Article 5 convention would be a dangerous threat to the U.S. Constitution, our democracy, and our civil rights and liberties.
Putting the whole Constitution up for grabs.
It could put all of our constitutional rights up for grabs.
And fundamental rights could be undermined.
Thus jeopardizing our fundamental rights.
First Amendment, privacy rights.
Including our right to vote, our right to free speech.
Now, as far-fetched as this may sound to some in this room who think that I'm crazy for suggesting all those...
Really, we don't believe there is any language in the Constitution that could restrict the topics.
There is no language in the U.S. Constitution to limit a convention to just one issue.
The Constitution does not set any parameters around a constitutional convention.
These questions are not explicitly answered in the Constitution.
The point is, there are no settled answers to these questions.
I'm saying there's nothing there, so I have nothing to show you.
You know, there's a lot that we don't know.
There are no guidelines or rules to govern the details of such a convention.
Article 5 provides no rules for how a convention would work.
This method of amending the Constitution has no rules.
There are no rules.
We feel like there are just too many unanswered questions about how an Article 5 convention would work.
How would the delegates be chosen?
How does the delegate selection process work?
Who sets the rules?
What are the rules for voting?
Who enforces the rules?
Who settles these disputes?
Can it be limited to a single subject?
The convention could also be open to special interests.
That secretive, wealthy special interests?
Because it'll be full of special interests that want to do all kinds of insane right-wing nut-job things.
Led by wealthy conservative special interests.
With vast amounts of dark money advertising.
This is a well-funded movement by people who have an interest in turning away some of the federal regulations.
The resolution is promoted by people who want the power to do as they please without federal intervention.